Me, seeing the problems with the junction of the 3 underground tunnels. Seniac, solve it with an underground roundabout. Next episode, Seniac, hold my fish, solves the problems with a mega underground roundabout. Me, I'm loving it. Who is counting how many times Seniac is saying underground tunnel? I have lost track. Seniac, okay, if I crisscross them like that, me, an intellectual? Oh my god. Seniac, we now have high-tech fish. Me, robotic fish, confirmed. I hate so much the beginning reading the comments, so cringy, ignoring that, great vids. And on that note, guys, welcome back to another episode of FishTown here in City Skylines. Where, guys, last episode we got in, as I like to call the underground tunnel. And I know all tunnels are underground, but this one is specially underground. Yeah, take that. Which, we've got a weird entrance for it, which I don't know whether I like it or hate it or not. But traffic seems to be fine, holding up pretty well. So I can't really complain too much. I mean, this whole series is not normal, so having a junction like that doesn't, you know, make us question life more than we already do. It hooks up to the underground highway, which traffic seems to be okay. You can see in the underground section. I ain't too worried about it just yet, but we'll just kind of continue to see how it flows and just keep an eye on it as time goes on. Today, guys, I want to get hooked up the ferry stop here and begin working on some progress here, which is going to be our little tourist industry. I want to get some more residential kind of on this backside of the Humpback Island right now. Get rid of some of these services and the fish market, so we can utilize this ferry pier a little bit more, which will bring people over to here and to there, so we create a nice little back and forth like we've got just here. So we're pretty much going to see how it goes. Now, if you guys have enjoyed this episode or want to see more of FishTown in the future, then please make sure you smash that like button down below. If you're already here, then make sure you subscribe so you're notified when that next episode does come out. But it looks like your boy is having some power issues. I don't know how. They're all hooked up to the power grid. Oh, do you know what it actually could be? They're not all hooked up to the power grid. Tell a lie, Seniac. I have 2 solar plants over here. We have one there, and these aren't really all connected up to the same grid. So what I'm going to do is just quickly run this along to... Actually, no, we'll kind of flip it over this side. So, bam. And then run it to over here. So that's on a power grid, which should provide a little bit more power. Yes, no, maybe so. Does it provide all the power it needs? It does, but that's what we got to be mindful right now is, you know, they're not all on the... Well, this island's not on the same power grid. It does have 2 solar plants here, so getting that hooked up will be quite good. Will be quite good. Oh, is it getting dark? Oh, I just realised something. I've still got the day-night cycle and the weather enabled from the last time we did the Snowtown episode. So this is going to be quite interesting seeing, you know, FishTown go dark. Ooh! Which is actually quite worrying as well because when it gets dark, the solar plants stop working. You see where this is going, right? You see where this is going. We're going to have mass blackout right now. So let me just pause for a quick hot minute. And I'm going to drop the nuclear plant down just real quick. Just for the sake of the power. I'll delete it after. Just for the sake of the power being able to supplement it throughout the night. I'll turn it off straight away. But I would quite like to see FishTown in dark. So there we go. That's all hooked up then. So everyone should be okay when it comes to nighttime. Well, let's have a little fast forward and see what happens then. So it all comes to life. The lights turn on. It gets super dark. Oh, it actually does look quite nice. I will admit, it actually does look quite nice, this place. Montage! Oh, man. It does look pretty good, doesn't it? I like some of the seafront side of it. Look at these beachfront properties on the beach. Because that's where beachfront properties normally hang out. It does look pretty good, doesn't it? It really does. Right, let me fast forward anyway, or should I just turn it off in general? Right, is it in gameplay? I always forget where it is. Use day and night cycle, turn off. There we go. We're back to normal, boys. We're back to normal. Anyway, let's get some work done over here then. So, in terms of the public transport, we have that back and forth section here. Not really many people use it because there's not really much going on this side of the Humpback Island, so it doesn't really pay for anyone from Sardine Village to go over there. But if I get a stop here, it creates that additional transport link, and if I build more residential here, and eventually get a tourist area set up there, it should be quite a hefty used route, to be honest with you. So I think what we'll do first then, we'll get rid, or we should actually, let me pause again. Let me get rid of this nuclear plant. It had no water anyway, so it weren't really going to work much. But I'm going to move these solar panel places right now. Solar panel places. Oh my god, it's a height of technology right now. Look at you. Look at you right now. We'll place this one here. And we'll move this one all the way over here, next door to it. There we go, just for now. And that will still provide us the power. The only thing I'm not too sure about is this reaching all the way over. So I'm going to just kind of get it to there. Should be fine, right? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, should be fine. We'll move. Do I move the fish market? Do I keep it? No, I'm going to move it. But then the question is, where to? Right, I'm going to chop it in just here. Around all this residential area, so they've got a nice little place to go. And that gives me more space then to work with the roads and whatnot. Now, should I make this kind of go down and then round and under? Ooh, Seniac, that's fancy, boy. That could be really fancy. So if I come off 15 and run down, and we'll try and connect this up. So bending it round. Alright, don't go too crazy, boy. Right, let me come back a bit here. Come on, you got this. How about we anarchy? See, we can anarchy a nice little bend. Ooh, nice little straight bit. 11 by 11. Smack bang in. For some reason they're elevated. No idea why. Right. Boom. And that goes under there. That's actually pretty cool. Just got to move this piece up a bit. There we go. And we're ready to rock and roll. So we've got a little bit more space to play around with then. So back to the road placement, where that comes down quite, like diagonally. So if I brought it down to there and that went straight across, and I think we'll then just kind of finalize and finish this up with what will be. Do you know we could drop a little cul-de-sac down, couldn't we? Just there to kind of finish that little area up. In terms of the zoning, we're a little bit far over, but that's okay. Or is it okay? No, it'll be fine. That's okay there. We'll kind of add in a few little extra additional roads. Just playing that, or plowing it down here. So if I come up to here, and then it'll be nice to kind of finish it with a bend like that, just to cut it in. And then we'll keep that quite open. So I'm going to go for like some higher density, just to kind of cram a few more peeps in this area. We got a little bit of commercial down there. We don't really have much of a residential demand, to be honest with you. So we'll try and maximize what we can from this. We'll do all this section just here, high density. And we do this section here, high density. Do it here as well. Yeah, we'll do this side there. I can do some smaller beachfronts and I can squeeze in some commercial as well. But it's just to try and utilize that ferry depot, dock, whatever you want to call it, a little bit more. So that'll be interesting. So with that said then, let's think about getting this ferry thing down over here then.
So we want this one, the ferry. Oh, it's called a ferry pier, not a dock. Come on, Seniac, get your head in the game. And we'll place it. We'll place it here. Right. That's what we pretty much got to work with. And we're gonna switch it out. We'll switch it out for the road with the trees. But if I get this pushing down by 20 that way, get it pushing down by 20 this way, and then we'll smooth it off the land around it, because I want to get a little bit more beachfront in. Actually, I can make this a little bit longer. So that's where it connects there. So we'll bring this down. And oh, is it starting to rain? Yay! We got the dynamic weather on, boys. It's finally going to rain in Fishtown. That looks really weird, that connection. That really did, didn't it? 18. Oh, 17 by 17. There we go. Nice little bend down. And then that one's going to bend up. So I can go straight there for a little while. And let's pick here. So that's a 6 by 6. Just to cut into there. That's nice. So it creates that little bay area. There'll be other little road connections going up. But that's just kind of like the little main run to begin with. So let's unhook that road so we can upgrade it to the tree styly. Oh, it looks really weird now it's raining, doesn't it? I don't know how I feel about the rain in Fishtown. Oh, why is there low power? Oh, no, you don't. Oh, you don't. Does the rain? Oh, no, this ain't got water. I about to say, does the rain affect the solar panels? But no, these. I should have learned from the nuclear plant. So there, we have no thingy over here. Right, fast forward. Right, we've got power now. There we go. Quite a bit of power, to be honest with you. Quite a bit. So we're back up and running then. Residential is starting to grow over here. We need water there, but we're going to set up a little kind of tourist industry to begin with first. Now, do I have this road come straight down or anything like that? I don't think I'm gonna. It's going to be low density tourism. Anyway, so yeah, I won't go down that route. So if I came up here by 10, went straight across, I want to get it somewhat even. So I think I'm just going to go to, not even, but like a nice rounded up number. So if I go by 70, do another 10 down there. See, this here, I can now have it bend in. Like that. That I can have go straight up, but I don't know how I feel about that being so straight. So what if I did something a little bit different? What if I came on a little bend going out? So it kind of both bends outwards, which is interesting. Very interesting. And then that is by the 10. Is that by the 10? So that is by the 10 going up, which keeps that little section there quite open. And how do I feel? I don't know how I feel about that either. Nah, we'll keep that. I want to keep that road semi-free. Not too many connections onto it, because that's what tears through to get to Humpback Island if you're driving that way. So you want to keep that semi-free to the most part. And now I'm gonna create. So that is a 20 up. So you got to create these little gaps. So it creates like a walk, you know, they can walk through it. There's like a nice little walking route to go around. And I might like do a little bit of spiraling. Or not, to be honest with you. Let's just go by 10. Cross by 30 and down. Now, what I can do is create paths that walk across, which is completely fine. And that might be the better way to go about doing this. So let's get right in there. Do one walking straight up. to there. And we'll do one going directly across as well. We'll anarchy that one in. There we go. So it goes very walkable, this area. And this will be our little tourist kind of backlog. And we're going to filter out the beach a bit more as well with some terraforming. Now, I didn't say reclaim land, so don't get too excited. But we're going to reclaim some land. So maybe I did say. Ooh, maybe I did say, boys. Right, bring it out a bit. There we go. Only a tad here for the dock area. There we go, boys. Bring that out a bit. So hopefully that's fine. Yeah, hopefully it's fine. So we can create like a really nice beachfront area. We can have like a little walking section, little tourist attractions on it and whatnot. We just gotta wait for the sea to kind of settle down with this newfound land that we have. We still have the I don't know how the solar plant is working here with all these trees covering it. It's so shady right now, boys. It's so shady. And let's get the water set up then. So bring in the water down. We'll go straight across the island here. Bring it back to connect to there. There we go. There we go. And, well, we got to zone it first anyway. So let's create a nice little zone. And we'll pick... How much tourism should we do? Alright, I'm going to go for these two... Well, these 6 blocks there that we have. Give it the ye old... Oh, wrong one. Tourism. Specialization. Because it will be passed over to this side as well, but I'm just kind of getting this for now. And we'll dump in low density residential. Commercial. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Get some low density residential. To kind of fill in with all the gaps. Weirdly enough, there's a building there, but the path goes straight through it. Very weirdly. I don't know why. But that demand now for the commercial being satisfied should spark a little bit more of the residential. And then we can think about getting that additional route set up. So let's fast forward then. Let's get this rocking and rolling. And I'm hoping that early road here will alleviate some of the traffic. You just never know. You just never know. But they do need power. They'll get power very, very soon, so just kind of give it some time still. But they're really desperate for some industry right now, which we're going to try and hold out a little bit on. What's the unemployment like? 13%. They could probably do with some more. It might be more the fact they just want generic offices rather than just these IT clusters. If you know what I mean. Oh wait, I forgot to do a high-rise ban. Damn it. Right, hang on, let me pick it. Policies. City planning. High-rise ban. Boom. Well, whatever the game will class as a high-rise ban for a tourist industry. It's still pretty big buildings. It is still pretty big buildings. Which then might change my mind in what I've done with low density residential. I might have to change it to the high density. Right, while we have no power there then, let's add in a couple of tourist attractions. So, let's first look at these. Don't want any of that. Don't want the climate station. Don't want the cluster 1. Don't want the old market. I'm not too sure. Grand Library, no. Floating Gardens is kind of good. Then we have the Sea Fortress. Ooh. Now, we'll save that for a nicer place. Oh, the Expo Center. we've already put the aquarium down. We have the Science Centre, Aviation Club, Academy Library, Services. Hold on, hold on. Ooh, the stadium. See, that would work pretty well in here, like there. Right, we get it close to that side, so we have a little bit of zoning just there. So a nice little stadium just planted in just here. We got the path, cliff edge walking across it. I might have to get rid of some of this residential. You know what I mean? Right, let me unpaint this residential. Because it really is not going to fit in within this area, is it? It's not going to. And with that thought process, we'll just hook up the power like that. Give them the power that they so solely crave. So we have a nice little stadium there for this little area. We'll throw in the Modern Art Museum. See, that's a good shout. There we go. So bulking it all behind, which is quite nice. Let's keep going with this. We've got the CN skyscraper. Oh, that would be kind of good to squeeze in one of them here. How big is it? It's actually quite a large building, isn't it? Now, we actually place it further back up here. So it kind of looks like it's integrated within all the other stuff in front of it. The CN skyscraper. Nice. And I think I'll go for one more. The Theatre of Wonders. This is also a huge building, which I think I'm going to squeeze in just... Do you know what? Better idea. If I bring this out by 5, place it in here. And I'm going to build a little car park there. And by build it there, I mean really build it here. But then again, no, I can't. I'll use the, where's the park? You know the car park version you get? Well, actually, I don't fit in. Because of how big it is. Right, hold on. Shut the front door. Right, if I went like super chunky here. Yeah, that don't work. It don't work, does it? It don't work. Right, I'm going to delete this real quick. Because there is a better way I can set that up. Let me pause as well. I see a lot of people coming over here. So I move it by 6 instead and back down, which means I should then be able to get these in. Which is better. There we go. That's better than the other ones. So we'll squeeze those in instead. Right, I don't think I like the stadium being here now, to be honest with you. I feel like, you know what, we're going to delete the stadium altogether. It don't fit within those vibes. Right, does the power now reach? It does now reach, so I can get rid of you. There's no zone in there. It's pouring down with rain. I don't think rain fits with FishTown, so I'm going to turn the rain off. There we go. It should always be sunny in FishTown. Always. Always, boys. So, I'm seeing a lot of tourists getting off the subway and then making their way down here right now. Which shows that they're pretty much ready to rock and roll. We need water over here. For the, oh my goodness me, boys. I'm all over the place today. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. And just push this up to there. Sweet. So let's get these ferry lines sorted then. It's the blue one that goes up to here. So, oh, we got to do the pathway first. So I bring it to there and go that way and do one of those. Wait, which is the one that goes back and forth? The green goes all the way around. The blue goes back and forth. Right, hold on. Right, I'm trying to get them on different sides. There we go. So at least then we can have passengers getting off here, which will be kind of handy. Will be kind of handy. And now we got a little bit more of a beach to work with as well. So you've got all these little beachfront little property areas. And then what we'll do is if I bring this out here by 3, I want to see what type of car park we can squeeze in. Right, there we got that there. Do you know what? That could work really, really well. That really could work quite well. One there. One there. Gotta get that EV parking down, boy. That disability parking. And then we'll get the single slot just here. For VIP parking. Right there. And then for the trees, get the palm tree. Tear him right down. It's going to look quite nice, this little area. So that is the first little setup to where we place down our beachfront area. So you get the beachfront parking. It'd be nice to have another one further up. And then we can get set up then. We'll go for the gravel paths, because I think they're the ones that look okay. Let me just have a little nose. Pump that into there. Do that back a bit. Gravel path, yay or nay? I'm thinking no. We have the what's the park path? Oh, where am I going? Where am I going, boys? There we go. What's the park? Can I not upgrade it? Yeah, I can. Now we'll keep the concrete path. It reminds me of like Venice Beach in LA. And then we'll have simple connections down to it. That walk us through it. And then we'll do the yard. Little palm tree. Get it dotted around. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? It actually does. And I think what's then needed is we'll have another road. Kind of follow the curvature around. So I've got a little bit of stuff to play around with. And where's that Ferris wheel? Oh, hang on, we gotta load it. Ooh, we can get the skate park down on the beach. That's always a cool thing. Oh, there's people actually walking on the path. The skate park on the beach, just like, you know, Venice. That's pretty cool to get in. I wanted the, hang on, there's all the other stuff here I could get actually in. Where's the pier? Here is the pier. Now, does that need to be near a road? Or can that be used just fine against the path? No road access. No, it does need to be used near a road. Hang on, don't use the move tool like that. Alright, if I place that there. And we brought a little bit of the road down. Where'd it go? Oh, it's over here. I was about to say, how did that happen? I'll drop it there, but I want to move it back. And then bring it down. There we go. We have a beautiful little pier. Nice. So as time goes on, we'll do more and more stuff and kind of fix this up pretty well. There's not enough customers, obviously. Obviously, there's not enough customers. There's people actually now waiting for the ferry, which is pretty cool. I might need to get rid of the around the world ferry line because it kind of like undermines the other ferry lines. It really does. So let me get rid of that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The fish loop, which is the green one. I'm gonna actually get rid of it. So then we've got our normal. Well, then at this point, we have. At this point, we have one that goes there to there to there, and then one that goes there to there, and one that goes there to there to there and back. We don't have one that goes there to there, or there to there. I don't know if we need those because of how we got the public transport on land. Yeah, we'll keep it like that for now. We'll see how much it changes the course of things. There's now people waiting on this side as well. Ooh, this line could be quite interesting. I might actually get more boats on that line. So ferry line, which one is it? It's the blue one, isn't it? Yeah. We've only got 3 boats, so let's up it to 10. This is really going to improve our general. Oh, there's actually more people waiting there. See, this is now being utilized quite widely. A lot of people just come off there. There's people waiting just there. There's oh my god, this is actually going to be pretty cool. So let me now get rid of the power grid up to this point. It should be connecting, right? Let me pause. Get all that down there. That should be connecting, right? I think so. And give it time to grow more up in here, which gives this more custom, more passengers. And I just might extend this tram line to go down here round to cut back in there and go up that way. Might do that in the future. That might be a good idea to kind of throw that in as well. But we're slowly starting to build our little tourism area up. The complaint there's not enough customers just yet. But as we get more and more people moved in, more and more attractions over here, there'll be more and more stuff to generally do. Car park there are filling up. Car parks over here are filling up, which is pretty sweet. I'm happy with that. We'll extend the beachfront as well and get more stuff added in, like how we got over here. So I know I wanted the Ferris wheel in, but I'll save that for somewhere else. But it does look pretty cool, doesn't it? It does look pretty cool. People are walking along the seafront as well, which is pretty amazing. Damn, this is going to be fancy. Fancy, boys. Let's have a little fast forward then of getting those boats out of here. So there's always constantly people coming in, which shows you it's heavily being used. I just need more of these ferry boats out of here and going back and forth. Because I've got so many people to pick up over here and over here as well. There's actually quite a few people over here waiting. Which is pretty good because obviously all these public transport networks all intertwined and connected together. If there's more people using the ferry, it means there's probably then going to be more people using the trams to get to the ferry lines. So it's all a big vicious circle, and the subway lines as well. So you can see the subway's gone up to over 1,000 people using it right now. The tram's 2,200. The boats is 347, but I assume that is going to slowly rise with the increase in, boats on that other ferry line we just added in, and the increase in passengers trying to get to and from that tourism area. So I do expect there to be a slight improvement. It's gone up a little bit just there, which is not too bad. Not too bad indeed. I mean, it's nice to see we got a train and airplane usage as well on the rise. It's all looking pretty damn fancy, boys. It's all looking pretty damn fancy. But we're going to end it for here anyway. I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, please smash that like button down below. But this is the start of something new in FishTown. This beautiful tourist area. I know we got tourist areas down here. Ooh, sad faces everywhere. But this is the beach one. Give me some nice suggestions anyway, guys, and until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.